So your flexibility is your range of motion. Your mobility is how controlled you are through that range of motion. If we add a load to this, I should demo first. If I try to hold this leg up as high as I can, this is my mobility. This is actively me doing this. Am I more flexible than that? No. Okay, so I have this range and lack of mobility in that. That felt good. I probably need to do that more often. Between here. So here was my mobility and here was my flexibility. Making sense so far? Okay. When we add a load on top of things, if I add a load above your flexibility point, do you think that you're going to get injured? Yes. Not good things happen when you do that, okay? If I add a load somewhere between my mobility and flexibility, do you think that I'm going to get injured? Maybe, possibly, right? Maybe, possibly. Have you ever done a movement where you're like, oh, that wasn't brilliant, but I'm okay? That's usually right in here, okay? Those ones that you're like, maybe. Where you kind of know that wasn't the right thing, but then you go about your day. If I add a load where you're mobile and in control, do you think you're gonna get hurt? Not unless you're being really dumb. Okay, but happy faces all around if you're staying within your mobility range. Okay, so the moment that you're adding lots of load, maybe a bigger load than you're ready for here, that's when you could get hurt, right? It's too heavy for you. It's not going to give your, be in your spinal mobility because it doesn't have the strength. Am I making sense? Can you think of some instances? Like up here might be the whole slip on the ice and all of a sudden you're instantly more flexible. Do you think you got hurt? Well, probably. Okay, so flexibility is that joint range of motion, and mobility is how much control you have in it. So really, I'm more concerned with your control range. And then the more you work on it, okay, and you do these mobility exercises, then we either bring it closer together or we even just bring the whole thing further along. Okay? Okay. We got it?
Yes.
Thank you for